Hey everybody, I'm back this week to do a fun egg dish. We're gonna do Huevos Rancheros in the microwave. Exciting, huh? Well, what you're gonna start out with is a sort of an oval shaped, doesn't need to be too deep, microwavable dish. You're gonna plop 2 tablespoons of butter in there, and we're gonna put it in the microwave for a minute to get it nice and melted. Okay, so once we put it in there for a minute, what we're gonna need next is a 4-ounce can of chopped green chilies, opened and drained because we don't want any of the extra liquid in this. And you can either use a large tomato or a 10-ounce can of diced tomatoes. I got them with chili, so there's going to be extra chilies in it. You don't have to get yours with large chilies in it. You just need either a large tomato, chopped and drained, or a 10-ounce can of diced tomatoes, drained. Okay, yes, we'll have those ready, and then we're going to need dried minced onions and garlic. Dried minced onions. We'll eventually need garlic powder, not quite yet. Just spoon out because we're going to swirl the butter on the bottom here in a minute when we bring it out. You can go ahead and get that out. Careful because the dish is going to be a little toasty. Your butter's probably melted, so we can swirl it on the bottom. Like I said, we're going to add our tomatoes. They're drained. I drained them, so they're sticking there a little bit. Our 4-ounce can of chilies. If you need, get your spoon. Get all the tomatoes and chilies out. Okay. So we have our chilies, our tomatoes, and we need 2 tablespoons of dried minced onions. 1 and 2. We're going to stir those together, and we're going to put them in the microwave. Get all the butter stirred in with the tomatoes and chilies and onions. And smooth them out a little bit here. We're going to put them in the microwave for 2 minutes now. Okay, while we have those in the microwave, get yourself a small mixing bowl. Doesn't need to be microwavable. We are going to put we need 6 eggs. I have pre-cracked eggs, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so once you have your 6 eggs in your mixing bowl, we're going to put 6 tablespoons of milk in with it. We've got a theme going on here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So after our 6 tablespoons of milk, we need 1/8 a teaspoon of garlic powder. Just a touch. Sorry. I don't have much garlic powder left, so I gotta try to get some up to the front here without making a mess. It's just 1/8 a teaspoon, so that's really just a pinch. If you even want to just add a pinch, you can. Okay, so we have our garlic powder, and we're just salt and pepper to taste, so that is really up to you. So just a pinch of pepper and a pinch of salt. If you don't even want to add any, you don't have to. I recommend adding at least some salt. Okay, we are going to get these all mixed. So just get a fork and go to town on the eggs. When this is done back here, when our egg mixture is done, we are going to pour this over the top of the egg mixture, and we're not going to mix it up. Okay, so you can set that off to the side. You might need hot pads here. I would test the edge of your casserole dish. I'm okay, but I am going to carefully pour this, so you're not like pour this all over the top of our tomato chili mix. Okay, we are going to do this for a minute at a time for 5 minutes. And after each minute, you're just going to gently, you're not going to stir it, we're going to stir the eggs at the top. We're going to be pulling the cooked egg into the center and just stirring the egg portion of it. And we're going to do that 5 times. And just till everything's nice and fluffy. And then we're going to add our cheese on top. Oh, if you guys like my awesome shirt this week, it is, of course, Lord of the Rings themed. I got it from, once again, Qwertee. They were having a sale. I have actually bought enough shirts from them now that I have that cute little coupon, or Qwertee points, however they say it, to get a free shirt next time I order a shirt. So I'm sure I'll be doing that before too long, but after New York Comic Con, because I'm really saving up for that one. I actually just purchased a photo op today. I could have waited, but person I want to go see, Thomas On from Sleepy Hollow. Gotta love Ichabod. He only has 2 photo sessions scheduled and only 1 on a day that I'm going, so I'm like, I don't want that to sell out, so I'm gonna get it. Okay. You do not have to take this out of the microwave, but I'm going to just this one time to show you what I do. And you can see there's starting to be cooked egg at the outside. So you just draw that in from the outside. Not going too deep that you disturb the tomatoes. You'll see some tomatoes floating. But then put it back in the microwave for another minute. And we're going to do that 5 times. More if needed. But usually about 5 times. The rest of these times now, I'm not going to bring it out of the microwave. So less chance that the klutzy old me can make a mistake. But yeah, I just purchased that photo op, so t-shirts are going to be put on the back burner for a little bit, but I had got these when they had a sale the other week before they announced prices for the photo ops. So excited for that. I really can't wait. It is going to be just a weekend of sheer chaos, but a ton of fun. It's been a few years since I've been up there, so I'm so excited to get back. Okay, 25 seconds here and we'll do this again. You could maybe do it the whole 5 minutes if you wanted to, but it's handy to do it a minute at a time just so you can keep the egg part stirred up. So just so that some of it doesn't overcook and the other's not cooked enough. Okay, just draw the cooked egg from the outside that's starting to stick. And go in for another minute. And like I said, we'll just do this a minute at a time until all our eggs are cooked. You'll notice that every time you do it, more of the eggs cooked. Usually takes an average of 5 times, at least it has before, according to my recipe and when I've done it before. And as I say every time, your microwave could be different, so you could take less times, more times. But once we get all of the egg cooked, we're going to sprinkle on our cheese and cook it for another minute or 2 till the cheese is nice and gooey. And then we can sprinkle it with a little parsley if we desire, as I do. And then we're going to dive in. I'm having this for supper tonight, but hey, it is easy that you could guys have, easily could have it for breakfast, lunch, brunch, anything. That's a good thing about these Huevos Rancheros. Even though it's an egg dish, you're free to eat it any time of the day. And I'm using cheddar, but you can use any kind of cheese you want. Okay. Stir number 3, and you can tell we are almost getting there because our egg is really not much to stir in right now. And you will see tomatoes and chilies mixed in with that. But, okay. Another 2 minutes, and I'm pretty sure that mine is going to be done. So, yay, then we'll put our yummy, yummy cheese on it. Boy, I need to, sorry, I'm looking at the times on my phone. I really need to clear out some old videos. My camera's getting full. I guess I could start putting some stuff away. I do like to clean up while I'm cooking, so things aren't so chaos afterwards. There it is, under the cheese bag. You can keep the salt and pepper out if you want. Put on any more that you might like. But I'm happy with what I did. So I'm going to put mine away. Okay. Stir number 4. Yep, I'm going to do mine one more time. And then I'm going to be able to add the cheese. Because that'll be minute number 5. This is starting minute number 5. Okay. Keep my parsley out. Put my cans away. Or rinse my cans out to put them in the recycle area. You know, I also hit the wrong time, so be aware of that when you're doing this. At least I caught this one time. I accidentally hit the 5 instead of the 1, but I'm watching it, so I'm good. I used a 4-ounce can of diced green chilies. If you want to use any kind of pepper you like, just know that you need a 4-ounce. Okay. Ooh. You can see my egg is nice and fluffy. I'm going to give it one more stir, and then I'm going to put my cheese on top. Oh, this smells and looks so good. Yeah, as you notice, I'm still just gently stirring the top. So that's the egg part. Okay. Cup of cheese. Yes, I'm throwing cheese. Okay, well, we're going to put this in for another minute. There we go. Just a minute. Well, that's why we do this a minute at a time, because eggs are extremely easy to overcook. Sorry, I'm trying to clean the cheese I threw off my tray. I will check on this after a minute, and we'll see if it's done. If the cheese is nice, ooey gooey melted, and the eggs are completely fluffy, then we're going to dive on in. If you need to do it another minute to finish melting the cheese, you can go right ahead. Done with this one. Done with this one. Okay, take a peek here. I'm going to do mine another minute because my cheese isn't completely melted. You won't need to do it any more than 2 minutes with the cheese on. I'm just doing mine an extra minute because I want my cheese to be a little more melted than it was. Yours might be to your taste. Get yourself a nice clean fork because you've been stirring raw eggs with it. You want to get a clean fork. So we can dive on into this when we're done. I recommend letting it cool a little bit, but not getting cold. But I'm going to try it anyway here. After I sprinkle it with a little parsley. Have to sprinkle it with a little parsley. So while this is finishing up its last 30 seconds, I want to thank you guys for tuning in this week. Next week starts September pumpkin episodes. Yeah, you know me. If you watched me before, I love my pumpkin spice stuff. There's some great weeks planned out for you guys. Definitely check out Qwertee. High quality shirts. Super comfortable, super cute, really reasonably priced. There we go! Huevos Rancheros in the microwave in under 15 minutes. I'm going to take, you might see a little bit of grease around the outside. That's just your cheese and eggs and milk. Look at that deliciousness. You've got your peppers, or your chilies, your tomatoes, your eggs, your cheese, obviously your cheese. They're so good, but so really hot. I'm gonna go finish this. Well, at least half of it, because it makes, as you can see, a fair size yummy dish. But guys, go try this Huevos Rancheros. Share it with your friends. Tell everybody how awesome this is. And I'll see you next week. Thank you guys so much. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Let's end with some cute parsley. As little or as much as you like. Huevos Rancheros in the microwave. Thank you guys.